Welcome in, everybody. Adam Gladfelter here with Racer Nexus. Oh, week number 12 here for the Rookie Class Racing Truck Series, and it starts the playoffs. We've got 5 more races left here, but tonight starts the playoffs, so let's get down to the track and look at the championship standings right now. All right, so take a look at the championship. This is all the drivers here in the playoffs to start week number 12. Michael Cordray, Charles Wilson, Terrence Preston, Brody Warren, Kevin Allen, Terry Litweiler, Tony Nolan, Nestor Osorio, Eric Johnson, Billy Hensley, David Vodicka, and Declan Beatty. All those drivers right there, those 12 drivers are in the playoffs starting now. So, that being said, each race we're going to cut 2 drivers, and heading into week 13, there will only be 10. Good luck to those drivers tonight, and let's get down trackside here, shall we? We've got Michael Cordray on track right now in a new pink and purple paint scheme. Haven't seen this before. Going to be a debut paint for him. And we got a new driver out here tonight. Gunnar Cowan has turned 230 laps here in practice. That's pretty impressive. And Declan Beatty out there. Noah Flory, as checkered flag is waved on practice, so qualifying will start here in just a second. Making my truck debut for this season. I hear you, man. I hear you. Good luck tonight. All right, on track right now is the 23 of Noah Flory. Gunnar Cowan out there in the 2. Going to see what these drivers can do. Noah Flory currently sitting at the top of the spot with a 15.302. I'm not sure that's going to stick. I've seen some drivers a little bit faster. There we go. Ethan Becker now with a 15.298. Now Gavin Smith. Oh, I didn't even realize Gavin Smith was in this lobby. 15.282 for Gavin Smith. Jeremiah Cromer out here. As he's about to get ready to cross the start finish line, heading down into turn 3 right now. It's going to be for Cromer. Looks like a decent lap for Cromer. 15.925. Van Owen. Oh, and check this. Charles Wilson now top of the board with a 15.232. Declan Beatty on track now. Looks like second fastest for Declan with a 15.25. Drew Calvert out here. 2 minutes left in qualifying. He'll definitely be able to get his 2 laps down. Joel Kurth out here now. Looks like we have 2 Cincinnati drivers, Charles Wilson and Joel Kurth. Not sure of anybody else in the field tonight. 9th place for Drew Calvert. Like I was saying, not sure there's how many people's in from Cincinnati, but I just know those 2. That's pretty cool. Got a minute and a half left for Joel Kurth. Looks like he had an issue, had to reset. And again. So it doesn't look like he's going to be able to put a lap down tonight. As we got 50 seconds left here in qualifying. Look at that beautiful track there. I actually sat in that same exact spot watching the race. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Looks like we've got 20 drivers set to take the field tonight. That's pretty exciting. I love seeing a stacked house here at Rookie Class Racing. 13 people watching the live. Hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. It's going to be a slobber knocker. No doubt about it. Looks like Charles Wilson's going to take the pole for tonight. Yep, checker flag is waved. Charles Wilson will take the lead and lead them to the green flag tonight. Now it's time for all these drivers to grid up. And with that being said, y'all know what time it is. Starting on the pole tonight at 57 of Charles Wilson. To his outside in the 22, Declan Beatty. Starting on the road number 2, Gavin Smith, followed by Ethan Becker. Road 3, Noah Flory, Gunnar Cowan. In row number 4, Tony Nolan, Michael Cordray. Drew Calvert, Van Owen taking over row number 5. Row 6 going to be Jeremiah Cromer with Junior Heaton. Row 7, Terrence Preston with Jacob Answorth. Row 8, Eric Johnson, Joel Kurth. Row number 9, Rob Hamilton with David Vodka. Row 10, Terry Litweiler with Ronnie Welchel. And that's going to do it. 20 drivers ready to take on 110 laps here tonight. Going to be exciting, no doubt about it. As the lights are on the pace truck are off, let's take a look here at the weather for tonight's race. 73-degree track tip, 70 degrees in the air. And 110 laps tonight. So we're going to be going green this time by. So let's pull those belts tight Saturday night style, because here we go, boys. As they're coming out of turn number 2 now, the pace truck will be heading in between 3 and 4. Look for some drivers saving some tire here early in the run. Green flag in the air. Charles Wilson, Declan Beatty sending it down side by side. The 16 of Gavin Smith moving up here to the bumper of the 57. Putting them 3 wide. Oh, thought about it. Had to back out there. Ethan Becker now nowhere to go. Oh, and Jeremiah Cromer gets turned from the outside lane. Caution will fly here tonight. Let's take a look here exactly what unfolded here from the Racer Nexus chopper cam. Here we go. Terrence Preston coming up behind him. Drew Calvert now down to the bottom. That's the 0-2 of Van Owen. Oh, looks like Jeremiah Cromer just gets loose on the outside lane and comes across the nose. So Declan Beatty took the lead here early, and now he will be leading these drivers to the green flag. As the lights on the pace truck should go off this time, as they're coming across the start-finish line. And no, it's going to stay on one more time around. Charles Wilson's going to fall back to second here. He had the 16 and Ethan Becker all over the back of him here. Just seemed like couldn't get the throttle down. But you know, the 16 of Gavin Smith, he likes to get up there early. And on these restarts, that is the time anyway to, kind of make these positions, especially at a track like Bristol, Dover, Martinsville. You definitely want to, the restarts are hectic. You've got to make these positions up because it's only going to get harder and harder to pass, especially as you get single file line. Ethan Becker was trying to do the same thing, he was battling with the 16, just could not go anywhere. All right, pace truck's going to be heading in. We're going to go back green, hopefully for a long green flag run. I'd like to see some green flag pit stops at Bristol. That'd be awesome to see. Oh, looks like maybe a false start here for the 22. Maybe getting a penalty. We'll have to see because he went way before the box. Gavin Smith now moves up into second place. Gunnar Cowan now up into third. New driver here tonight. Oh, the 16 loose. Charles Wilson loose. And Joel Kurth. Oh, and gets cleaned out by Jeremiah Cromer. Nowhere to go though. It's going to be one of those nights. From the Racer Nexus chopper cam, let's see what happened. Get on board here with Joel Kurth. That's Jacob Answorth there right behind him in the 74. Looks like he tried to make a pass on Tony Nolan. Tony comes down and wipes out the 88. Drew Calvert trying to get out of the way, slides. Man, a lot of chaos here tonight. Let's take a look here at David Vodka. Not sure what happened. He's behind the whole incident. He sees them wrecking up in front of him and doesn't get a scratch on him. Awesome. Nice seeing that happen and just getting on the brakes. So Joel Kurth now back in 18th. As we got some drivers coming down pit road, Terry Litweiler, David Vodka, Rob Hamilton, Eric Johnson, Jacob Answorth. These drivers just getting a fuel and go. Everybody else staying on the track. As Declan Beatty and Gunnar Cowan going to lead us back to the green flag. Take a look here at the green flag moments ago. Oh yeah, the 22 definitely jumped. No doubt about it. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Declan Beatty loses the lead to Gunnar Cowan. Gunnar now taking the top spot. 22 wants it back. Junior Heaton now moves up into third place. How about that? As these drivers start getting single filed out now. Oh! Van Owen cleans out the Ethan Becker. Becker losing a bunch of ground now. It's not going to make Ethan very happy as he falls back to 8th place. Van Owen now taking 4th as the caution will fly. Ronnie Welchel now involved in an accident. Can't go anywhere. We're going to take a look here and see what happened to Ronnie Welchel. Oh, Joe Kurth losing it. Ronnie had nowhere to go. He had to hit the brakes. Oh, and Drew Calvert gets into the back of him. He's going to have a little bit of damage there on the left rear. But nice try there by Ronnie Welchel to not get caught up in that. Ronnie not getting a going down pit road right now, it seems, as we are lap 19 of 110. Gunnar Cowan, a new driver here. And, man, look at this. Coming in here to make a statement tonight, as he's already up in the lead. Lights should be off on the pace truck this time by, so we should be going green here shortly. Pulling down to the bottom, inside line for Gunnar. As we're going to be on board here with him as he takes the green flag once again. Pace truck should be pulling off now. Got our Cowan now. What a nice jump here as Junior Heaton pulls to second. Kevin Smith looking low here on the 22. Looks like Declan Beatty did not get a good restart here, as they've got him freight trained on the inside line. Michael Cordray up 2 spots from where he started. Oh, Junior Heaton around from second place, gets down into Noah Flory. Man, oh man, we're going to have to look and see what happened to second place Junior Heaton from the Racer Nexus Chopper Cam. Oh, a little tough to tell here. We'll probably need to go back and watch it again. This time from the far chase, just to see exactly what happened. And we'll slow it down here. Looks like Beatty didn't get all the way down on the bottom, which he's not required to do. Junior, guess he thought he was going down. Tried to close up that gap there to keep the 22 from getting a runoff on him. And around he goes. No one else really involved, though. Down pit road to get a little stop here and to get any damage fixed. As we've got, looks like 6 drivers here that have not pitted the entire time. Others have. Charles Wilson started from the pole. Has dropped back to 7th place. Not having the night he wants. But he should rebound up here. He's not pitted the entire time either, so he's going to have some sets of tires in the pits and he'll be good to go. Meanwhile, looks like Eric Johnson has pitted on lap 10 to get some fuel. Only a 5-second stop in the box. And now finds himself running in 6th. Going to be started on an outside lane. I don't think the outside lane's where you want to be. At least not this early on. Gunnar Cowan. Going to be taking us back to the green flag. This time he's got the 16 of Gavin Smith on his outside. Green flag back in the air. Gunnar moving up, the 16 looking low. As Van Owen had some issues here with Michael Cordray. Now Eric Johnson looking low. Well, nope, not going to make it happen. Back up here, Gunnar Cowan still leading the way. Gavin Smith trying to close in. Michael Cordray in the third position now. He's got some speed. Van Owen able to kind of rally back there from getting into Cordray to keep the fourth position. Eric Johnson, Terry Litweiler, Drew Calvert here for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Joe Kurth running in 8th with Noah Flory and Charles Wilson. Oh, and what happened? Looks like Ronnie Welchel and Ethan Becker got tangled up here. Take a look at it from the Racer Nexus chopper cam. Ethan Becker up ahead about 20 or 30 car lengths. And it looks like he gets tangled up here with somebody. Oh, he just gets loose by himself. You can see him going around. Some other drivers hit him here. And the 26, Ronnie Welchel, just locks it down. Take a look here at Ethan Becker now. Just dives it in deep, and just the weight transfer is just too much, and the rear goes around. Ronnie back in 18th. Ethan Becker back in 15th. No damage, though, looks like on Ethan Becker's 19 machine. And biggest mover tonight, biggest gainer, Terry Litweiler up 12 positions from where he started. Yeah, no doubt about it, Drew. Terry up 12 spots. Eric Johnson up 10. Finds himself in the top 5 after rolling off the grid in 15th position. If you guys haven't already, go to the Racer Nexus YouTube channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get all the live notifications that Racer Nexus has when they go live. We go live every single day and cover everything from dirt road, oval, road, Indy. It doesn't matter. Cover it all. All right, so back at it once again. The pace truck lights are off, so we're going to go 2 by 2. Gunnar Cowan going to lead us to the green flag once again. Into the restart box, and away we go. Eric Johnson had a little thing happen right there. Going to pick up the position, though, up to 4th. Michael Cordray kind of sliding back just a little bit as we've got a battle for position here for the lead. Gavin Smith looking low on the 38. Eddie's going to get it. Ooh, 38 sent it in there, son. And loose, but he saves it. And he keeps the position. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that's the racing we like to see. How about that? Now looking off the back of Gunnar Cowan's truck. Oh, Gavin Smith had an issue here. It's going to allow the, looks like Cordray and Eric Johnson to take advantage of that position. Now Eric Johnson moves up into the second spot. Michael Cordray wasn't able to capitalize and keep that position. Declan Beatty all up in the mix, along with Terry Litweiler, Drew Calvert. Noah Flory able to grab the position from Van Owen. Drew Calvert now on the outside, now loses, well, I don't know, I'd say he loses it, hadn't yet. As he works his way back to the outside of the 22 has nowhere to go. As Drew pulls down underneath the O2 of Van Owen. Trying to make that position happen. Still working hard on him. Doesn't make it happen. As Joel Kurth now trying to pass the Gavin Smith on the outside. They kind of touch a little bit there. Now Noah Flory looking on the outside of Gavin Smith. Something happened to Gavin. He just does not have the speed he had. As we move back up front here, Gunnar Cowan. He's got a mirror full of Eric Johnson. Johnson staying on the bottom. Gunnar Cowan running the higher side here. As we go on board with Eric Johnson. Slowly closing in here, about a half a tenth every couple of laps. Just slowly eating away here at Cowan's lead. Now a couple of car lengths separate the two drivers. Back a little bit further, Cordray all by himself for now. He's got Joel Kurth and Noah Flory coming up behind him though. Noah Flory, he's got some afterburners on. As we are exactly halfway in this race. Gavin Smith trying to stop the bleeding here. Oh, as Terry Litweiler wipes out Declan Beatty. Gonna have to go back and look at it here. Look at it from the chopper cam from Declan's car. Declan gets into the wall. Ooh, not sure. We're gonna have to rewind that a little bit here just to see exactly what happened here. Terry sends it in and kind of goes up the track a little bit, gets into the left rear of Declan's car and gets him around. Declan saves it though. on board here with Terry Litweiler, see what he's seeing. Terry just drove it in a little too deep, got into the back of the 22. Enough to get that any damage fixed. Looks pretty clean though. As Ethan Becker last pitted on lap 36. Now everybody else lap 56. So it looks like Ethan is the only driver here that did not pit during this caution. So maybe a sitting duck here, as it's like 20 lap newer tires for some of these drivers. And it looks like they all took tires too. So Gunnar Cowan going to be starting on the outside this time instead of dictating the start of this race. Starting with the lineup here, Ethan Becker and Gunnar Cowan in row number 1. Eric Johnson, Joel Kurth, row 2. Noah Flory, Gavin Smith in row 3. Followed by Michael Cordray, Declan Beatty, row number 4. And Jacob Answorth, Van Owen, row number 5. Ace truck is down. Here we go to the restart zone. Ethan Becker with a decent start here. Eric Johnson looking low on Gunnar Cowan. Ethan Becker, or not Ethan Becker, but Gavin Smith in the wall. As he's losing some spots big time here. Gunnar Cowan now looking low on the 19. He's got the first tires. I don't think Ethan Becker's got anything for him here. Center off, he's going to be just crazy good. Plenty of grip. Eric Johnson's got Noah Flory all over the back bumper of his 18 machine. Noah just being patient. Looking low here. Backs off a little bit though. Gonna get going here, center off. Oh, it's Michael Cordray in the wall. Caution does not come out though for Cordray. Gets it going. As Gunnar Cowan now leading the way by a second. Eric Johnson's got Ethan Becker. Oh, Jacob Answorth comes back out on the track right here where the leaders are coming out. Noah Flory, Ethan Becker battling now. The 74 all up in the way. As they split him 3 wide. Evan Smith trying to work his way back up. Fell back to 10th after getting in the wall. Now has worked his way up to 6th. As Terry Litweiler's now in 10th place here. Noah still battling with Ethan Becker. Ethan's slowing him up as the 88 and the 16 has caught Noah Flory because he can't make the pass happen on Ethan Becker. Nice little battle here as we go up. Gunnar Cowan leading the way by 2 seconds here over Eric Johnson. Johnson at least a tenth and a half slower than Cowan lap after lap. As the caution comes out, Charles Wilson, Drew Calvert, David Vodka involved. Take a look here and see what happened to David Vodka. He is the last in line here as far as the drivers that get caught up in this thing. Oh, nowhere to go for him. Nowhere to go for David Vodka. And let's see here from Charles Wilson's point of view, or from the chopper cam. The 0-2 of Van Owen, and looks like Terry Litweiler got tangled up here. Need to look at that one more time. Terry throttles up, gets underneath the 57 here, and slow it way down so we can see Terry all the way to the bottom. Comes up a little bit as the 0-2 comes down. He stays down at the bottom along the yellow line. These drivers just trying to get over the same real estate. And the 0-2 goes around. Getting some other drivers involved. All right, Ethan Becker actually pitted this time on lap 71, as he's got some fresh tires. That lead that Gunnar Cowan had was phenomenal. Over 2 seconds over Eric Johnson. So now they're both going to start on the same lap tires. I think Johnson's going to be a little bit better. I think Gunnar was kind of pushing a little bit too hard, even though he didn't need to. Because Johnson, I mean, like I said, was 2 seconds back. So we're going to see, I think Johnson's probably going to have the fresher tires. Lesser worn tires, I guess is the term. Here we go. Cowan, Johnson. Cowan playing mind games. Waits late in the box till the green flag comes out. Noah Flory now looking low underneath the 18. 18 giving the 23 plenty of room here as they battle side by side. 18 going low though, as far as kind of pinching the 23 down to get him to have not as good a run, which ultimately gives 18 back to position. But with those two battling, just leaves Gunnar Cowan to put a half a second gap on him. Exactly what he's wanting. Now Eric Johnson on the move as they're single file now. Joel Kurth now up in the fourth. Gavin Smith fifth. He's got the 22 of Declan Beatty though, looking to try to make a move here. Gavin Smith up high for some reason. That's ultimately going to give the 22 the momentum because these guys have got fresh tires. And the grip down at the bottom for sure. Rob Hamilton, Ethan Becker battling. Ethan Becker with the fresher tires, so he should be able to go around here, especially being at the bottom. Yeah, it's going to grip up, center off way earlier. Michael Cordray now trying to make the pass happen on Rob Hamilton. It's going to be for 8th position. And don't look yet, though. As we look on the back of Gunnar Cowan's truck, Eric Johnson, Noah Flory, Joel Kurth, they're on the move. Oh, Ethan Becker around in the wall. Ethan Becker on fresh tires, and looks like he got tangled up here with Declan Beatty, but now falls back to 11th and has to go down pit road again. Too fast entering. Oh, nope. There we go. Should be good now. Gunnar Cowan leading the way right now. But only a car length and a half separates the two from the 18. Definitely with the lesser worn tires. So as this run goes on, I think Eric should be able to track him down pretty easily. As we take a look back here, David Vodka trying to make the pass happen on the 02. He does. Now this 26. Oh, the 02 just doesn't have the go-go juice. Jerry Leutwiler going around as well. Rob Hamilton losing the spot to Tony Nolan. Nolan now up in the 9th place. Terrence Preston making the move on the 72. Now looking to do something with the 22 and the 16. He's there right where, you know, if they make a mistake, he's right there to pounce. Gavin Smith ultimately losing the spot to the 22. Oh, now Terrence Preston putting the nose underneath Declan Beatty. These drivers right here are pushing. They are racing their guts out right now. Gavin Smith back in the wall. Oh, Ethan Becker with the nose, with the bump. To the rear. Not for position, though, as he bumps Terrence Preston. Ethan Becker going around. That is not for position. He is a lap down. Back up front, Gunnar Cowan still leading the way, but he's got a mirror full of that 18 machine of Eric Johnson. These two drivers have pulled away by almost a second. Johnson working on him lap after lap. Corner after corner. Gunnar Cowan having to save fuel. Now off the back of Eric Johnson, he's got a mirror full of the 88. As Ethan Becker's trying to work his way underneath 3rd place. Trying to get his lap back here. Ethan Becker not the lucky dog candidate, as he's 3 laps down. Terrence Preston, Tony Nolan side by side and touching. Tony Nolan tried to get back on throttle too early and it got tight, so he's ultimately going to lose that position as the 02 of Van Owen and the 22 of Declan Beatty battling out here. Van Owen down a couple of laps, 6 laps as a matter of fact. Van Owen in the back of the 22 for some reason. Not sure why he's doing that. Just being a little bit too aggressive. as he's looking low of the 22 and ultimately getting loose. As we look back up here, Gunnar Cowan, he's got the 19 of Ethan Becker all over him. Becker trying to get back at least one of his laps. As he's was thought about looking high here. Now he's going to try to do the crossover. And now Ethan Becker grabbing one of his laps. Oh, and Gavin Smith cleans out the leader. What is going on in this race? I'm not sure why Gavin Smith's being overly aggressive, seeing how he's back in 12th, one lap down, racing the leader like that. Now Cordray the leader. Gunnar Smith trying to work his way back up after getting destroyed by Gavin Smith. Cordray now with 2 laps to go. Cordray won last night, as he's getting the white flag to do the same thing tonight. Gunnar Cowan should have had this race. Coming out of turn 4, Michael Cordray is going to win it here tonight at Bristol. Yeah, it was. I'm very, very disappointed. Very disappointed in this league tonight. They've been racing so clean and respectful, and then it's just an absolute junkyard tonight. If I was Gavin Smith, I would be ashamed of himself. Just be absolutely ashamed. Michael Cordray is going to win it. He is going to sweep the weekend here in that 72 machine. Nice run by Cordray. Nice run by Gunnar Cowan. Eric Johnson. Your top 3. And I'd like to find that spot here after Cordray does his burnouts. Burn them down, old son. Burn them down. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see here. May have to do a little. There it is right there. We need to get on board here with Gunnar Cowan. As Ethan Becker's looking low on him. And then Gavin Smith just wipes out the leader. Just not sure why. All right, folks. Well, let's see here. We need to get into the finish results for tonight's race. Michael Cordray led the last 4 laps, bringing it home in the #1 spot, leading those final 4 laps and sweeping the weekend. How about that? Gunnar Cowan finishing second. Should have had this race in the bag. I mean, he had almost a second lead over Eric Johnson and Michael Cordray. Eric Johnson brings it on third, followed by Rob Hamilton. Great finish for him. Declan Beatty in fifth with David Vodicka sixth. Terrence Preston seventh. Tony Nolan eighth. Terry Litweiler in ninth. And Gavin Smith. Russell Junior Heaton in 11th. Jacob Answorth in 12th with Ronnie Welchel 13th. Noah Flory 14th. Charles Wilson in 15th. Joel Kurth finishing 16th. Van Owen 17th. Ethan Becker 18th. Jeremiah Cromer in 19th. And Drew Calvert in 20th. Pole position is going to go to Charles Wilson. Fastest lap, Michael Cordray. Gunnar Cowan led 88 laps of this race. Man, oh man. Hard Charger Award's going to go to Rob Hamilton. And 7 cautions for 28 laps. Pretty good race. I mean, all in all, pretty good race. So let's get down here and see if we can get a word from our third place driver. See if we can find him here. There we go. Eric Johnson, what's going on, buddy?
What up, Glad?
Man, I don't really have any words to say. It was a race, man. It was a race. There was a lot of aggression tonight.
I got a couple words for you. These guys have zero respect for each other. They have zero respect for the leaders. They have zero respect for anybody but their own race, and nobody cares. So that's the product that you're going to get.
That's right. Yeah, it was sad to see. I think Gunnar Cowan kind of had this one in the bag, led 88 laps,
100%.
and then just got
16
taken out
just drives
there.
up there and just drives straight through them for no reason.
So
embarrassing.
Yep. Just a little disappointed tonight. I mean, ultimately, we've had some really good respect here all season long between the ARCA and the trucks. Just a couple of incidences, but tonight was, I've got no words. But anyway, I'm going to let you get out of here. If you got any shout outs, we'll get those and send you on your way.
I just shout out my Outcast boys like usual. We know how to race each other clean and take care of each other, so I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, man. All right, buddy, take it easy. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
And let's get the race winner in here. Looks like we don't have a word from Gunnar Cowan. But Michael Cordray, what's going on, man?
Man, I'm surprised I won that tonight.
Yeah, it seemed like Gunnar had it in the bag, and then got wiped out by the 16 for some reason, and kind of lost those spots. But hey, a weekend sweep, we'll take it.
Yeah, I knew I had long run speed because I had fresher tires in the majority of the field, but I thought I was going to get held up in the middle back there, not be able to catch up. But as soon as that happened in front of me, I was taking advantage of it. But I didn't realize how fast I was compared to the leaders up front, and kind of gave Eric a little bump and run for the first place to run away with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, bump and runs are just fine. But hey, you had almost 20 lap newer tires than the top 5 for sure. Your lap times were every bit of 2.5 to 3/10 faster. So you were, if you had enough laps, you were definitely going to run down Gunnar, and you definitely would have caught Eric and passed him.
Yeah, but I did talk to Eric post race. Told him I didn't mean to get into him. I didn't realize how much speed I was carrying in, but at least I was able to check up enough to hardly tap him, move him up instead of spinning him out for the lead.
Absolutely, man. Hey, it's all good, all good. Nobody wrecked. That's all that matters. But hey, a nice weekend sweep for you, Michael.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised I won this. Bristol's one of my worst tracks.
I mean, not judging by the practice laps you were running earlier when I first joined the session. I mean, I watched an hour's worth of practice, and you guys looked pretty confident in what you were running as far as the setup, the lap times, and all that.
Yeah, I did run.
I'm not surprised you finished up here.
Yeah, I ran almost 200 laps of practice.
Yeah, that's right. All right, buddy. Well, if you got any shout-outs, we'll get those, and we'll send you on your way.
It'd be a shout-out for my grandpa that passed away on Tuesday. I was surprised I was able to get Sweet the Weekend for him. Bring my new sponsor Alani to victory lane. Shout out to everybody that raced tonight. Sadly, we didn't have as much green flag runs as I wanted to. Shout out to Eric. I know I got my receipt coming sometime soon when he gets to me. But shout out to you broadcasting every week. And shout out to everybody from Outcast at Racing Plus.
Absolutely, man. Good shout outs. All right, man. We'll get out of here and we'll talk to you real soon. And yeah, congratulations on 2 wins in a row.
Appreciate it.
I better take it easy.
You too.
All right, folks. That was your 3rd place, Eric Johnson, and 1st place, Michael Cordray. Tough break here for Gunnar Cowan, man. Oh, man. He had this one in the bag, led 88 laps, and he was fast for sure and ran about 200 laps in practice. So he came in here with plenty of confidence to take the win tonight. So, all right, folks. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. If you guys want to get your league broadcasted here, reach out to Rob Campbell with Racer Nexus. The link to the Discord is in the description of this video. If you guys want to get on board with next season with Rookie Class Racing, the link to their Discord is also in the video. Reach out to Michael Cordray, the lead admin over there. And, yeah, appreciate you guys joining tonight. Had a heck of a crowd, and it wasn't a bad race, but we had some cautions and a whole lot of take and not a lot of give. But you know what? That's Bristol, baby. All right, folks, that's going to be it. I'm Adam Gladfelter with Racer Nexus, and we'll talk to you next time. Take it easy.